Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sabrina. I am going to be putting together December daily, day 22 through 24. I felt like we had a lot of fun with my best friend, busy days, and then we had a couple days that were just slow, and then Christmas. So it was nice to have some slow days. I took a photo of some hot cocoa that we enjoyed in the evening and decided to just have some fun with the star stamps and just create a background full of stars in all the different colors. So the red and the two green inks, and then also the gray. Just wanted to mention that when I was trimming some photos, I cut the top corner of this 4x6 photo off. And so I was trying to decide how I was going to cover that up, if I was going to reprint the photo, which I really didn't want to do. So my decision was to look through my stash, and I found the chipboard that says Finding the Good, and it was like a speech bubble. And I remember that it had like the hanging speech bubble, right? And it just wasn't going to work. So I trimmed that off, and it made a really great little piece up at that corner and completely covered the trimmed off portion. I also remembered that I did not use that library type of card back on, I don't even remember what day, because I used the digital copies for all the book reviews. So I used that in the bottom left corner for my journaling, and I was really excited to repurpose that. And I'm just talking about how each of our family members, me, my son, my daughter, and my husband, we all had different things going on that day, and it was nice to come together at the end of the day for a movie and some hot cocoa together and snuggling in blankets, which is something that I talk about a lot in my Project Life videos and December Daily. I love the evening time with my family. So I am ready to put all the pieces together. I also want to mention that I did stamp on some foam with my little foam mat right here in pink, and that definitely helped a lot with getting really great crisp stamp images. I did add in some red glitter stars that were in my stash. Who knows where they came from, but they were the perfect touch. I've really made a point this year to kind of stick with the stash that I'm using for the December Daily creative team. But when I saw these red glitter stars, I couldn't resist. So I'm going to add those in and use some red line tape to adhere them down along with the 22. I think I had 23 down for a really long time, but it was actually the 22nd. So I'm just going to add that in, and then a few more of the chipboard stars and put it in the album. And then I'll move on to 23, which was a photoless day. Took some photos on the 23rd, but I decided that I just wanted to document them really quick in this 4 little squares, and use the puffy stickers at the bottom, put memories, and then 23 up at the top, and just keep it very simple. Like I've probably mentioned way too many times, my album is stuffed and I literally cannot get anything else in it. So it's probably better that I stick to something very simple. So I wrote in box number 1 that we started the day with a family game of Kids Against Maturity. We had some great laughs, especially when we put our choices together in our cards. It was just really funny. If you kids like inappropriate type of stuff, you know, the kid potty jokes, then you'll like that game. The second one that I put, my daughter managed to convince me to come outside. Well, not that part, but to squeeze into her fort that she had built outside with some leftover wood. And we squeezed in there and had a really good conversation. The 4th box I put about my son and how he went out to a really nice dinner with his soccer friend to celebrate his friend's birthday, and how he wore jeans for the first time in forever, and he looked so fancy and so grown up. And then in the 3rd box, I just went ahead and talked about my creativity and how I am thinking about 2022. And I also colored in a bunch of my books for my book journal while I watched TV with my daughter. And so just kind of let that box focus on myself. And then I'm going to move on to 24. What I did for 24, obviously, is Christmas Eve. I decided to take the photo that I had of my kids and myself and clip it to the digital card version of this. That way I could put it on the back of this. So I'm putting down the adhesive and then I'll put down the photo. Mind you, the photo got a little off, by millimeters, but I'm just going to leave it and keep moving forward. I also love that puffy sticker that says "Just Be Jolly" because my kids certainly weren't looking very jolly. My son even had his eyes closed because he didn't want the photo, and my daughter just looks very grumpy. But that's okay. I got the photo and now it can be remembered for forever. I also included several other photos throughout the day and then put magic above the journaling card and kind of just journaled about the day. My husband tends to work on Christmas Eve at least part of the day, so it's usually my kids and we spent most of the day just lounging around, wrapping presents, and watching Jingle Jangle. And so I just wrote about that and also about how my cat was enjoying helping me wrap presents. I also did some love notes for my husband for his present because he never wants anything for Christmas. So just simple little things about Christmas Eve and just getting all those in there. And then as you can see, it's just a simple pocket page. And on the back of the pocket page is going to be the start of Christmas, but that will be in another video because Christmas is going to be epic. So one last process video for Christmas. All right, so that is 22, 23, and 24, and I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing these 3 days come together, and I appreciate you guys watching these videos, and I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you are new to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.